The son of someone who's all packed and ready to go. They've been planning this international trip for ages, and suddenly they realise they can't find their passport. What? Darling, it was in the cupboard next to the bed. It's been there forever. Where have you put it? What's going on? Or, worse, it's stolen or disappeared. What? Stolen? Where? Just poof, gone into nowhere. Or you find the passport and it's expired. What? I'm sure there was 2 years validity on it. I checked recently, but no, it's expired. Let me tell you, every town, every city, every country, every day, this is happening, okay? And the last thing you want, that dream holiday that you've been planning for ages, is a passport malfunction. Okay, Vapman here, and here are the Vaps. Here are the boys. Yeah, that's right, my drinking buddies. They're getting ready to go and party. And here are the Vaps that do the work. Yes, that's right. You can see they're a little busier. They make sure that you're eligible to travel and your passport is all okay to go. Exactly. So what do you do if your passport is lost, stolen, or expired? First of all. Secondly, what other types of issues come up at check-in related to passport? Because you don't want to be a schmuck and have a problem, do you? And thirdly, where do you find information about this stuff? Particularly stuff that's up to date and correct. Because that's the point. Okay, so first of all, if you've lost your passport's been stolen, you've got to report it to the polizia. Yeah, the police, exactly. You report it, and they inform Interpol, which means, boom. So if you suddenly find your passport an hour later and say, oh, sorry, I found my passport, it's too late. Yeah, they've informed the whole planet. Your passport is wiped off. Exactly, so be careful. Make sure it is lost or stolen for that matter. Secondly, you've got to report it to the passport office. That's right. You brought it to them. And because, you need a new passport. Exactly. And the only problem is often when you're going on holiday, it's Friday afternoon and the passport offices are not open, except working hours. So they're not open on the weekends. You can still download the form, but you're not going to be able to submit it. How long is it going to take? Well, for instance, in New Zealand, we have 10-day and we have 3 days for double the money. But if you live in Auckland, Wellington, Christchurch, Sydney or London, you can actually get in less. They're really helpful. You phone them up and you can usually get it the same day or within 2 days anyway. Okay, so that's good. Other countries, similar thing. Even though it says your passport's going to take 6 weeks or 3 months or whatever, there's usually a temporary passport facility. Again, you've got to phone up, you've got to rush your stuff and so on. Probably will still take you a couple of days, okay, but you should be able to get it. If you're in a really third worldy country, they may require a little bit of bakshish, but you would know about that, right? Okay, so that's that. So what about, what other issues are there at check-in that you've got to be aware of? Well, the first is passport validity. That's the main one, probably. And basically, it's because a lot of countries, or some countries, require 6 months. Other countries don't require anything, but some countries do require 6 months. And if you've got 5 months, 29 days, you're probably going to be denied boarding because they're so strict these days, because they have to, because the onus is on the airlines, and if they don't follow the rules, they get charged huge, massive fines, okay? So make sure your passport is valid, the right validity for the countries you're going to. Secondly is damaged passports. Here's a nice little damaged passport, probably a bit of an extreme case. If you actually can read the computer information here or here, wherever it is, you should be actually okay. But obviously they're going to frown on it a bit, and if you're in a third world country, they'll probably want a little bakshish. So possibly you should just get a new passport, okay? Thirdly, not as well known, is blank pages. Yeah, some countries require 1 or 2 blank pages in a passport. Otherwise, yeah, they'll deny you boarding. It's an issue, I tell you, and one that's tricky that you may not know about, okay? So that's the third thing. Okay, so where do you get information about this stuff? Well, it depends how you booked. If you book through a travel agent, you could ask him or her, and they know stuff about passports, they know about stuff. Trouble is, it's not their core business, and this stuff is really important to get exactly right. So not necessarily a 100% solution. If you book through an airline, yeah, lovely airlines, nice, cheap, great, nice picture of Jennifer and everything. Yeah, but as regards passport, immigration, anything like that, zero, nix, nada. There's nothing literally on their websites, which is a worry, because every day they have issues at check-in. I don't know why they don't even use us, right? I know. Well, contact Google, because Google knows everything. Yeah, Google knows everything, including the stuff that's wrong and the stuff that's out of date, which is a problem, because on this kind of thing, there's no room for maneuverability. I know. What will we do? We'll use the VAPs, Visas and Passports, the VAPs. Exactly, that's right. They know everything. They know lots of stuff about this. And hey, they have a thing called the VAP check. Yeah, the VAP check or visa check, which is a comprehensive eligibility to travel check for just $10. You fill in some details and it prints out, and it covers everything from passports to visas to immigration to criminality to health and so on. All the things that you need to know if you're traveling internationally. Okay, right? It's 100% accurate, because it's the same information, 100% accurate, same information as the airlines are looking at check-in. So they're not just checking your special meals and your seating. No, they're making sure that you and yours are okay to go. They're under a lot of pressure. As I said, they get charged huge fines if they get it wrong. So it's 100% accurate. Secondly, it gives you peace of mind. Because you print it out, you take it with you with your travel docs, okay? So you might be in a little queue somewhere in a third world country, and some little official is coming up and giving you a hard time, and you can say, "No, buddy, it says this here, you can go away," okay? So it empowers you. It's got accurate information. Thirdly, if you've got a particularly curly question, criminality or something that's maybe a little bit embarrassing or tricky, you can ask the VAPs. Yeah, the VAPs. Email or phone them. They know everything. Okay, so get smart. Get a VAP check. Check you later.